think it's so often thought that engagement in your classroom looks like 20 students with their eyes on their paper and a pencil in their hand, and really it can look so different for every single student. It really starts outside of the lesson with my students with a strong foundation of relationships. So in Fulton County, we know relationships matter, and they really, really do. And so in my classroom, I try to build a community of mutual respect, understanding, so that students are invested in their learning. And when students are invested in their learning, they tend to be more engaged. We work a lot on thinking routines and being active participants in our learning in my class. So a big part of that is that students have an active role in the planning. Students work together in groups a lot of the time, so there's a shared responsibility as well as their own personal responsibility, and they become a group that have a collective and shared goal, as well as us having a shared goal in our classroom. So to create and foster this collaborative environment, students have checkpoints. They have small group instruction with the teacher as a group. They also have individual conferencing with the teacher. They also have the opportunity to reflect on the process once the project is over, so what worked and what didn't, and that goes into planning for the next project. So it really becomes a process that flows from one activity to the next, and they're learning and seeing risk-taking, how it pays off. They're learning from their mistakes, and they're having the opportunity to really grow and see that growth. So at this point in my career, I almost expect and I know that disruptions are going to happen. You can plan the perfect lesson and activity, and something will always happen. And so I think just to me, remain calm, and I am a very think on my feet person, so you have to be ready to pivot. And that's really important for students too, is modeling. I'm taking a risk as a teacher by planning this lesson, and it might not go well. And so I reflect with students, hey, today didn't really go well. What do you think we could do better? And they give me feedback about what I could do better, and then they talk about what they can do better. And that open dialogue really can help. And whether that's one student or the entire class that was having a problem, we talk about what I could have planned better as a teacher, and then they talk about their part as a student. So that collaboration, not just with students, but with student and teacher, is really important as part of that relationship.